What's up? What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Scorpio. Hope everybody, doing well and feeling your best at this particular time. Welcome to this segment. Welcome to the new channel name, Tarot Astro with the Noble Magus. And just want to wish, all of y'all well wishes and hope you've been doing well and taking care of your families and everything, your people, friends, associates, whatever you got out there. I want to also thank y'all for rocking with the channel, rocking with me. Thank all y'all for my foundated subscribers, those who's been around from the beginning, and all of the visitors too. I'd like to welcome y'all and like to remind you all too to take advantage of the Vedic astrology and Western astrology natal chart links, where you can obtain your free natal chart, so you can, learn your placements, know your placements, begin to look a little bit deeper into yourself. And because that's kind of what we're going to really be dealing with on this channel from here on out. So you may need that information. Surely you're going to need that information, or you may get a little bit lost. Because you're going to want to know more than just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You want to know your midhaven and, your rising, your ascendant, all that. You want to know all that. So the more you know about yourself, the better off you'll be, right? Especially as it correlates with the oldest science that the ancestors put down, which is astrology, all right? And if you know me, you know I fucks with my ancestors. You know I fucks with my ancient mothers and fathers. Real shit. So, let's see. If you don't have your placements though, things could get a little bit iffy. You could feel like, you won't really be able to see your way through this information. If you don't really understand like who you are, pretty much. So. Also, too, if you need anything concerning spiritual protection in the form of talismans, sigils, I'm gonna have to start posting some of that stuff that I make, that I wear, that's highly protective. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. So if you need anything, concerning those areas, those things. Even manifestation, that's my thing there. Healing, manifestation, and protection, So that's some shit that I'm really profound in. So hit me up if you need to. You got any questions or whatever. Usually though, when I make talismans and special things, I need a little bit of time. So you have to. Just hit me up in the email and I'll get you straight. Alright? So, Scorpio, let's get into this energy. Let's see what's going on. Right now, what I'm doing is typical 3-card spread with clarifiers, and then at the end, I'm also doing a advice card. So, let's get into the collective general information that I got for not just you, but everybody. And we go through that, and then we get into your specifics. Okay, so like right now we got retrograde in Pluto, retrograde in Mercury, and like I've been saying to everybody else, don't overlook Pluto. Pluto is a very small planet, but carries a big kick in the ass, for real. All right, so right now, you're probably feeling a little, kind of deep within yourself on, like, some of y'all may even feel like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, what's going on? Scorpio, you the damn shit. If anybody can transform through anything, it's your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, not to feel slighted or low or unaccomplished. It's just the energy that we in. You know what I'm saying? So, right now you're probably focusing on like the deeper things within yourself, which ain't hard for you to do, Scorpio. You're a master of that shit. So, like the things that's in your mind, the deep subconscious things, things that you may even fear. You know what I'm saying? things that bother you, things that you may even worry about. You know, you probably on that type of shit right now. And, you know, that's all good. Hold on, let me turn this up. AC up. Kind of loud, I think that's kind of loud. I don't usually have it on. So, yeah, typically, you know, that's something that you really probably dealing with right now. And it might feel a little intimidating too if you're not used to dealing with looking deep within yourself, you know, keeping yourself circumspect and keeping a keen eye on your introspection of your own self. You know, might be a little difficult. You know, this time right now will make you question yourself, you know, because normally everything just flow and be like good, you know, be all good, but we got a bit of a pushback from the universe, you know, in the form of Pluto in retrograde. So it's the kind of shit that's going on. So it ain't nothing to like trip about, you know. It is what it is. So on a more personal and collective note, though, a lot of us are kind of focused on our jobs and business, you know, those aspects, you know, getting money, the bag, you know, stacking our coin. And that's all good too, you know. And a lot of us are focused on our status, you know, where we at, you know, where we're gonna be in the next 6 months, a year, 3, 4, 5 years, you know. That's where we at. A lot of us are focused on these things, you know. So, and that's all good too, because you need to have a plan. You need to have something that you're working towards, you know, some short-term, intermediate, and long-term goals. You know what I'm saying? So. Right now, though, with things being the way they are, with this pushback that we feeling, with this almost stagnancy, you know, that you probably feeling, ain't no need to get like bent out of shape or, you know, to the point where you getting frustrated and irritated and shit. You know, don't go there. You know, take your time, calm down, breathe. You know, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're able to do. Keep your routine. Keep your feet planted, you know, keep your mind, you know, stay on practical things, you know, don't be trying to, you know, shoot for the moon and shit right now, you know. Don't do that, because it ain't gonna, with the energy that we in, that shit ain't gonna flow like that. And you're gonna get more frustrated, you know. You're gonna be spinning your wheels even faster, going nowhere. Real shit. So, like I say, don't feel bad or low about it. Just use this inner chi that we in, use this to reformulate yourself. Use this to, you know, get to see clearly like the shit that ain't working, you know. That way you can develop new methods and methodologies on how you gonna handle shit, you know, when shit do pop off. You know, you done put the time in and put the work in to elevate yourself to a different space in the game, you know what I mean? So that's what it's about right now. This is a time to check things out, you know, look at what's working, look at what's not working, look at who ain't working or who ain't working for you, you know, who don't suit you, you know. Not only take introspection of yourself, but introspection of your surroundings and those around you. Because you may be done outgrew some people, you know, some people may be done outgrew you, and you ain't lining up no more, and that's all good, you know. Let them go their way, you go your way, all good, you know, no big deal. It ain't even personal, you know what I'm saying? It's motherfucking business, real shit. People may take you the wrong way because we in this non-communicative, you know, communicative energy with Mercury being, you know, retrograde and Mercury handling communication. You know, people may feel a certain way or think a certain way, you know what I'm saying? But if you can't get clear communication on what's what, then, you know, the next motherfucker really just don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know, you want to get information, get it from the horse's mouth. Don't go to the third and fourth and fifth party motherfuckers trying to find out about somebody that you exclusively dealing with or know about or know or whatever. You know, if you involved with that individual, ask them. Fuck everybody else. What the fuck do they know? You know what I'm saying? So, but Scorpio, you could be a bit intimidating towards people, and they may not want to come your way. So, you know, and that ain't shit you can do. You know, you can't twist nobody's arm and make them talk to you or come to you. You know, if they got their own hang-ups about you, you know, snapping or you being all this, you know, Mysterio and all that type of shit, and they done built their own fucking, you know, little shit in their head about you, then they ain't got shit to do with you, you know. So, but you know, like right now, you know, with this work that's being done, this is the time for us to do that shadow work within us. And I don't give a fuck who you are, you're not getting out of this shit. You know, everybody got to go through this shit. Everybody got to deal with this shit. At some point, every motherfucking body has a, you know, a dark night of the soul or whatever you're doing. You may not even be in that specific energy, but you know what I'm saying. We all got our own shit to go through. Other people may not understand your shit, and that's cool, because it ain't they shit. Right? What you eat, they not shitting out. What you eat ain't gonna nourish them. So it don't fuck them, you know, on that note, straight up. So with being able to do this shadow work, with being called to do this shadow work and introspection of ourselves, you want to go ahead and do it, because there ain't no trap door out this shit. Ain't no side door out of this shit. You're going to do it, or you're going to sit your ass still. The universe is not going to progress you, and you'll be stuck, like, you know, man, stuck. You know what I'm saying? So, best thing to do is to just go ahead and get the shit over with. Look deep within yourself, make the changes, make the adjustments, whether it's move where you live, move your job, move your relationship, whatever the fuck you need to move, do that shit. Move around, you know, move people around, move people up out your fucking space, whatever it takes. That's where you at right now. You know, this is the time to look at all that and make the necessary movements that's fitting and proper for you, you know? Because as time go on, shit gonna change. When this energy shift and move, we gonna all be in a different flow and a different energy. And if you didn't prepare yourself, you know, you just gonna be still sitting there like a bump on the log. And as we go into the summer solstice and shit, you know, shit is thriving and moving and growing and blooming and looking all bodacious and all, you know, awesome and shit. And you sitting there stuck like a motherfucker because you ain't done the work. You still the same old, you know, same old tired ass motherfucker that ain't took the time to do the work in their own self. You know what I'm saying? So that's on you though, you know. But I know my Scorpios ain't on that type of shit, you know. So, but like I said, we ain't getting out this shit. And this what is it? Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde gonna be with us till October, and then we coming into. I know Saturn is retrograde too, and we coming into Jupiter being in retrograde. So it's a lot going on right now, real shit. There's some heavy fucking energy out there right now. And it's affecting everybody. It's affecting everything. So don't play yourself short and, you know, say to yourself, oh, that's bullshit. No, this ain't bullshit, motherfucker. This shit is real. So, but for you personally, Scorpio, this is definitely not the time for you to be like off the chain or heavy in your emotions or tripping and shit over anything petty or anybody petty or anything that's being of a nuisance to you or somebody bringing nuisance to you. This ain't the time to get heavy in your emotions about that shit. You know, this ain't that time. You know, you do not want to let anyone get on your nerves so much so that you ready to snap and damn near, you know, whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that time. You know, you want to keep your poise and your balance, you know, by all means at this time, because, you know, this energy that we in is very reciprocal, you know, especially dealing with Saturn and shit. That shit is very reciprocal. Whatever your ass put out is like fucking instantly coming back. So, word to the wise, stay grounded, stay focused on what you're doing, stay focused on your manifestations, stay focused on your state of mind, your well-being, you know, and shit, just basically stay in your motherfucking lane, real shit, straight up. Only motherfuckers that do all that swerving is people that ain't sure of themselves, you know, insecure motherfuckers that's, you know, they ain't got enough of their own shit going on, so they gotta fuck in your business, you know, see what the fuck you doing. You know, because you know you special, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that shit goes, Scorp. So, we're going to move on to the next part of this here and get our tarot popping. See what's happening with the energetic realm, the etheric realm for you at this particular time. See what we got popping with this here. Everybody wants to know. Right now, any bit of information that you can get outside yourself is good. Because if you really own your square, it's simply a confirmation of what you already getting. Depend on your intuition, not motherfucking tarot. Real shit. Depend on your intuition. Learn to master your higher self. That way you can maneuver through the tough times. You can maneuver through the unfavorable moments. It won't be shit to you, you know? You make that shit look easy. You make the shit look easy anyway though, Scorpio, truth be told. Hold on. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second. Some of these bullshit apps trip me out, man, how shit work. I do music and shit and I make beats and I got my own little playlist on this app. And sometimes the motherfucking app shift off my playlist with the shit that I made. Some of it's not mine, but I would say more than half of the music is. And sometimes even on the playlist, it's like that shit'll just skip over to some other shit. Like, what the fuck? So that's why I had to pause, you know. Some of the shit I actually make myself. And I'm gonna be putting this shit out too. I'm gonna be putting this music out. It just ain't time yet. So we're gonna get this popping for you, Scorp. See what's happening. One more shuffle. Cut these bad boys. Take that one for the third one. Damn. Woo. Okay, Scorpio. Either somebody you dealing with. Let me look at this. I think this should be upright. Yeah. It just feels like it should be. So we're gonna roll with that. Plus it spun around on the deck anyway. So now right off the rip with the we don't have any majors. No majors. And what we do have, we got the Ten of Swords out here. Okay, so it looks like somebody, well, I'm gonna run through the cards. We got the Ten of Swords out here. The Ten of Swords is Gemini and Mercury energy. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, and that's Venus energy, and the Three of Pentacles is Capricorn, that's Mars. The Three of Wands is second decanate of Aries, and that would be Sun energy. Okay, so right off the top, what I'm seeing, been a major fucking betrayal, major backstabbing. Somebody you trusted thrusted 10 motherfucking swords in your back. And you probably thought they was, you know, as always, anytime a motherfucker betray you, it's somebody close to you. You know, who else can do it that efficiently? You know what I'm saying? A stranger can't get close enough to you to pull that shit. So off the top, gotta be somebody that, you know, fucking close to you. So, what it looked like though, it looked like that whatever this was, I mean, you're over it. It's not in reverse, but you're over it. And because you're over it, you in the Nine of Pentacles, you know, this could be your money. This could be currently where you at, where you know, standing on your own, you know, standing on your own too, doing well, you know. Spirit got your back. You got the falcon on your hat up there, you know. The young empress in her garden with them luscious green tomatoes and all that other green foliage back there. You know what I'm saying? The only spot ain't green is where she's standing at. She needs somewhere to stand, goddamn. You know, motherfucking pentacles is booming and beaming and shit. Like, okay. So, shit. She got a bushel of carrots in her hand, you know, shit, she good. So whatever done happened, Scorpio, you didn't overcame that shit. That shit ain't nothing to you now. And you doing so motherfucking well. People taking notice of your shit and they want to interact with you. They want to work with you. You know, they want to work with you. They sizing you up. They trying to count your coins. You know, they trying to get at you. They trying to get all up in your business. Right? But you ain't having that shit, you know. You know, when I look at this picture, it's more like you really focused on the, you really focused on what you creating, you know, as we see the young female in the picture, you know, and I can interpret the female off to the left of her as the universe guiding and instructing you, you know. You really just paying attention to what's in front of you and what you're currently dealing with right now, you know, as that pertains to the future. And that's kind of what you only fucking with right now, baby. That's it. You only fucking with the future. I know we in retrograde and we hear that bullshit about so-and-so coming back and all that shit. So-and-so can come back all they motherfucking want. Ain't shit shaking. For real. Nice to know you. Take the lessons and move forward in your own motherfucking life. That's all that's cracking. That's it. You so much into the future, you are waiting shit that you've been working on to come through. You already know it's coming through. You anticipating this shit with high expectation. Meanwhile, back on the crybaby farm, you got a motherfucker that's all in their head because obviously it was this motherfucker that delivered the 10 swords in your back. So now they fucked all up. You know what I'm saying? Boo hoo. Fuck out of here. So anyway, Scorp, you look like you sitting real good, you know. Things may not be exactly the way you want them, but you ain't complaining shit. You out here single as a Pringle, you know, doing well, got your coins and shit stacked, handling your business, your motherfucking bills is in place. You know, male or female, you bought your shit. Straight up. And this is a time to be, I'm not gonna say leery, but this is a time to be cautious on who you fuck with, on who you allow to work with you. Because if you sitting here creating this new creation on this easel here, you know, on this pad, you the motherfucker doing the creating, you can allow one wrong motherfucker into your mix and fuck your shit up. So be very cautious on who you fucking with and their intent and will towards you, okay? So, let's clarify these bad boys. I felt that damn Nine of Pentacles was supposed to be upright though. It really did. It just didn't fit the other way. You know, not with the Three of Wands out here, you know. So, let's clarify what we got on deck here. Clarify these cards here. Clarify the Ten of Swords. And you know what? You know what I just caught on to? What I just saw? This deck here, the Witch's Tarot, Modern Witch Tarot, it's got two Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Shit on my mind. Okay, so we got two Ten of Swords. And this one says everything is fine. I didn't even peep that. Everything is fine. So if a motherfucker did betray you, Scorpio, man, that shit ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing, little bitch. Real talk. So we got the Knave of Chalices. So now somebody look like they, you know, want to come in and offer you a token of emotionalism or some type of a gesture or, you know, some type of something. Real shit. Somebody want to get at you. Baby, let me see. Yeah, this is kind of like, who's that? That Sagittarius? Like somebody did you dirty and they know they did you dirty, so now they want to try to come back and offer you some shit to you know, appease to you and shit after fucking you around. Like, you know, like, where they do that shit at? You know, you did what you did. Motherfucker, go ahead, right? So, let's get another one on that anyway, though, Scorp. Let me see. Clarify the Knave of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yeah. And this is the Chariot. Yeah, so this is somebody coming towards you. You know, Four of Pentacles. They probably was holding back from your ass in the past. You know, and I don't know if I went over this specific spread, but this is what you should leave behind. What you leave behind, what you take with you, how to heal or move forward, okay? So definitely leave this shit behind. And you got the Chariot to, you know, help your ass out. So stab the fuck out on their ass, Scorp, and keep it pushing. You know, if they was holding back from you in the past, cool, whatever. And now this is saying don't give in to whoever or whatever that is. Keep your shit to yourself. Hold your motherfucking, because the Four of Pentacles is about, you know, number 4 period is about structure and foundation and stability. So, you know, that's where you're going. You know, as far as leaving it behind, you know, leave behind that stingy motherfucker that didn't reciprocate what they could have reciprocated when y'all was non-separated, right? So I'm gonna leave it just like that. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. And we got the 8 of Wands. So yeah, either you getting ready to do a little traveling or communication. You know, somebody may want to communicate to you or travel towards you, probably to talk about this shit. I don't know. Let's get another one on that though, just for good measure. Clarify the 8 of Wands as it relates to what to leave behind. 2 of Swords. Yeah, indecision. Being at a crossroads, not knowing what to do. That time done passed. Ain't no more stagnancy. You know what I'm saying? It's time to do, you know, what it is that you know you want to do. You know, or this person is still in that shit, you know, one way or the other. So let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles. And you got the World. So baby, you done motherfucking graduated. The universe done gave you your damn graduation cap and gown, and your ass is on the move. Real talk. And you got the 3 of Wands out here letting you know that everything that you've been putting forth is coming forth, okay? Yeah. And the bottom of this deck, you got the 4 of Wands. So this is all about, like I say, structure, foundation, stability. You know, this is also what they call the twin flame card. So you could be meeting somebody pretty significant in the future as it pertains to, you know, building something. Maybe a business or relationship or some shit, a new friendship, you know. Or it could be a new soulmate, you know. Soulmates have a lot of purposes and come in a lot of forms and fashions. You know, soulmate could be a relative. It don't always have to be a romantic interest. But that's what it looked like on that end. So let's get an advice card, Scorpio, and see what's happening with this here from the Sacred Power reading cards. I was checking these cards out too. They're pretty nice, pretty colorful. Lady named Anna Stark made these. Yeah, they're pretty colorful. All right, so let's get an advice card, Scorp. Here we go. Reflection. Okay. Might be your spirit animal. And I say that because the wolf is mine. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. Got the book. I don't know these by heart like I do the tarot and the Lenormand and shit. So, reflection. Alright. Keep your distance. Ask for help. Okay? So, right off the top, that shit, I would say correlate with what I've already been saying, because you keeping your distance from this shit, from any bullshit. You know, you got the Chariot out here, and, yeah, you got the Chariot. Yeah, and you done dealt with this betrayal bullshit, so you keeping your distance, you know? Keep your distance. Ask for help. Stepping away from others is essential to seeing the truth in all situations. You know, it's when you pull away from people or situations where you see the most, where you get the most clarity. Kind of like, and I done used this analogy before, like playing, you know, basketball. I'm a big basketball fan. So it's like when you in the game and shit, you can't really see what you're doing in the game. You know what I mean? Because you in the game, you know. But when you sit back and you watch the fucking highlights, you watch the game, you know, on video, you can see every fucking thing that you didn't see. So, to continue, okay, the wolf asks you to be cautious of the people around you and to honor your own personal space, thoughts, and feelings. Sometimes you need to separate yourself from the pack in order to gain perspective and move on in the direction that benefits you. Brief solitude will bring honest answers. That's real shit right there. Brief solitude will bring honest answers. Being emotionally vulnerable and truly honest with yourself, answering those difficult questions and asking where you truly want to be in life, charges you with powerful realizations and understandings. The wolf signifies the influence of addiction, manipulation, and use/abuse scenarios. If it is important for you to comprehend the root of these patterns and behavior to bring well-being to your mind, body, and spirit, recognize that these issues may require professional advice. Seek help. You can rise above the negative impact of your shadow side. Let's see. Understanding your needs can be difficult if you spend too much time listening to other people. Damn. Listening to your instincts builds a relationship of trust with your intuition, senses, and higher self. I was just saying that shit in a different way a bit ago. Alright? So understanding your needs can be difficult if you spend too much time. Okay, I read that part. Right now, the wolf asks you to take time away from others so you can separate your thoughts and feelings from the influence of other people. Be careful in communicating with others, right? Or oversharing sensitive information that is important to you and your family. Stay clear of gossip and holding secrets for others. You know, if you hold secrets for other people, they take you down when they go down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't even want to be associated with no gossip and all that punk shit. That's punk shit. Keeping up all kind of mess and backbiting and shit, and he said, she said, and he said, she. Fuck all that shit. Me personally, I despise that shit. Don't ever come my way telling me shit about nobody else. You go tell that motherfucker, don't tell me. Real talk. Because if you telling me, you must be a bitch, right? You must be a bitch. You telling me instead of telling the motherfucker that done offended you. Yeah, that's bitch shit. So I don't fuck around with all that. So, it ain't wise, you know. It ain't mature, it ain't wise. It's just what it is. Bitch shit. Male or female, no offense. Real shit. So, you know, stay clear of gossip and holding secrets for others. Reassess and evaluate your current situation. What is your source of motivation? And then the affirmation to go with it is, I am now willing and able to see the truth in all situations. I accept my vulnerability. It adds strength to my being. Alright, sport, that's what we got for you this time around. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we're going to do more in the next week or so. I'll probably do, like, since I didn't do Saturn, I'll probably include Saturn along with Jupiter next time, and some other things too that I'm going to do on this channel. So thanks for the support. Thanks for rocking with me. Again, if you want to leave donation, that would be wonderful. If you want to book a reading, hit me up in the email. You got any questions pertaining to anything spiritual, spiritual talisman, sigils, and protection, you know, things of that nature, hit me up. All right, peace, love, and light.